It's no disrespect to the young Canadian. Moving on. Next bout in the men's 57 kilograms round of 32. Landazuri Yilmar González from Colombia against Jarosław Iwanow from Poland. Here's Yilmar González. Very accomplished boxer in his own right, González. Lost out on a 3-2 split decision at the Pan American Games to Cuba's eventual silver medalist, Seidel Horta. In their previous meeting, González won against the Cuban at the Central American and Caribbean Games. He's already boxed here, as you can see on the graphic, beat Jordan's Mohamed Abu Jaje on a 3-2 split decision. His opponent from Poland, Jarosław Iwanow. He fought at the European Games. Lost out to Artyusz Gomitsan from Georgia. He beat Greece's Alexei Lagakashvili of Greece in his opening bout. Iwanow in the blue and González, the southpaw, in the red.
Iwanow busy early. We talked about it earlier in the day. We've seen how important getting that first round is. It really sets you up, and there's some good work by Iwanow.
He's just getting inside the reach of the Colombian. González trying to establish superiority with the jab. Iwanow doing a good job of taking these punches on the arms.
Yep. Hasn't really registered yet.
Again, Iwanow sound in defence. Didn't block that one though. That was a good right from González. Back comes the pole.
He has his gloves up. He's willing to wade in and take a couple on the gloves and then try to line up his shots. There's some body work.
Good from Iwanow. Told to keep the head up. Better from González. Iwanow firing back. Warned for use of inside of the glove. González not landing with too many of these. He did get through the guard that time.
Iwanow is trying to figure out if he can be hurt by González, because he's willing to take shots even if it's on the gloves and moving forward. Comfortable. This looks like the kind of fight he wants. Better from González.
10 seconds left. Can someone nick the round? Might be González on the basis of that combination. Very interesting, close first round. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay, let's see.
4 for González, 1 for Iwanow. González definitely improved as the round went on, because Iwanow was blocking most of those shots. González did get through later on. There was the sharp right hand.
Yeah, there's a couple there. I think he did better work in the last minute, certainly. Let's see, you got to be able to do it for 6 more minutes.
Ivanov shown enough to suggest he's definitely in this contest. Signs that González has found his range.
Yes. Not to belabor the point about problem solving, but we see it in almost every bout. González took a while. He seems to be more comfortable now, although still plenty of time for Iwanow to impose his will.
And that is one big difference between Olympic boxing to professional boxing. Before a professional bout, you'd have scouted your opponent, you'll know everything about him before you've stepped into the ring. These guys won't know a great deal about each other, so that first minute or two in a 9-minute bout is vital, and you need to be able to think fast and problem solve, as you say, and it looks like González has worked this one out.
Yeah, you can just sense the body language. He's scoring.
He looks brimming with confidence now. Midway through round 2 and a bit of grappling. Headlocks are not allowed in any kind of boxing.
True. Yeah, I mean, no longer are we seeing Ivanov wade in and be able to get away with a flurry. He's paying a price.
Right counter from the pole. It's González producing the quality work now.
Yeah, and you see Ivanov flailing a little bit.
Yeah, there's a bit of desperation
Yes.
creeping in. And you can just see even the way González is moving now. He's feeling it.
Yes. Almost.
Spring in his step, the uppercut comes in, and again. Oh, he's moving to the body.
It's just about problem solved, I think, for González.
He's putting on a show now.
Yes.
Warning for holding from Ivanov. Both men swinging away.
Ivanov trying to empty the tank. He certainly will have to empty it in this third round, because I would guess if he didn't win round 1, he certainly didn't win round 2.
He didn't. And all 5 judges giving it the way of the Colombian. So he's very much in charge going into the third and final round. Hard to see how Ivanov can
and it's
reverse.
Here's some of the work. You made the point earlier, at this weight class, there's just not enough. If this was 92 or heavier, then there'd always be a puncher's chance. You can throw together a flurry and stop the fight in round 3, but here there's just usually not, we don't see it very often.
No, it does happen,
Yeah.
but it's less likely. And for González, who is already 2 rounds to the good, all he needs to do really is stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
And he's got the speed and the skills to be able to do that. I'm sure he'll still be tempted to mix it, but very much in control.
The talking to before the round. See what Ivanov has left.
See the high guard.
For some reason, González is content to stay there and throw. Just feel he's fine in that situation. Probably felt the worst from Ivanov and doesn't think he can hurt him.
shot from González. González hasn't got on his bike yet.
And there's no trouble, though.
No, as you say, he might have felt Iwanow's power and decided he can live with that.
Yep.
Hands really low from González.
And keep in mind, they train, you know, like 9 minutes really. At this weight, it's not that big a deal, and you can see, wow, it's cleaning up a little bit there.
Yeah, that was two fantastic shots, and then he kind of turned his back, which you should never do in the ring. Uppercut with murderous intent. Luckily for Iwanow, it didn't hit the target, and you can see the pole breathing hard now. Inside the final minute.
After the first minute, you know, it's been slow domination by González. After minute 1 of round 1, when it looked like Iwanow's relentless attack was working, it just fizzled because González figured it out.
He did.
Found the range, and then there's no holding him back.
And there is some power behind these right hands, and I think Iwanow, he's got 20 seconds, but if it was much longer, I think he might struggle to make the distance, because the legs just look like they turned to jelly for a second. Iwanow with one last flurry, but it's not enough. Back to his corner, gloves off, but I'm sure he knows that he hasn't done enough.
He's got some swelling under the right eye, and
I mean, the contrast between the two boxers in the corner is quite marked.
yes.
González looks like he could go another 3 rounds quite happily.
Another good one. González will be a problem for somebody moving forward.
Absolutely. Here's the decision. So Yilmar González through to the last 16, unanimous points decision. Never looked in any danger. First minute, Iwanow started quickly, but González soon worked his man out. Here are some of the highlights, and the pole was busy early, but González just too cute by far.
It was just textbook as he, you know, worked through his figuring out process, and then there was he never looked back.
Good array of shots as well. We saw the uppercut on a couple of occasions. That was the weird one where he threw 2 great punches, then kind of turned his back, which I wouldn't recommend him doing that again very often. But there, the scorecards, very convincing. The Fijian judge gave Iwanow the first round, but apart from that, clean sweep from Yilmar González, and he goes through to the last 16, where he will face the winner of our next bout.